today we are going over deepfakes and how you can't trust everything you see. So let's take a look at this video really quick because it's going to really explain what I'm talking about.
This is a PSA. You can't believe anything you see these days. These glasses aren't even real.
What?
Neither is my face. All this stuff was 3D tracked on using these dots that I drew on with this marker. Actually, the marker isn't real either. Neither is the background. Or my face. Have a good night.
What happened to his face, I think?
His face changed twice. So yeah, that's deepfakes. We all know that deepfakes are around, but I think a lot more people are making them now. So the guys from South Park actually started making deepfakes too. And so I wanted to watch this one. It's called Dialysis King. And if you guys don't know who Mark Zuckerberg is...
Does that mean that there's lots of deep fakes out there? I thought
it's easy to make.
Yeah, right? But they look really fake.
Yeah, so let's take a look at some.
Are you feeling run down? Have you been diagnosed with type 1 or type 2 kidney failure?
Then come on down to Cheyenne Dialysis.
Oh, jeez.
We've got all the deals and all the customers that made me the Dialysis King of Cheyenne. Full kidney dialysis, just $89,999. 2-day full kidney dialysis, $199,999. At these prices, you can't afford not to get dialysis.
So, yeah, obviously it looks weird, but then Mark Zuckerberg is kind of not that expressive to begin with, so it almost looks more realistic because he kind of looks like this.
Yeah. It's like
no insurance, no problem. We'll work with you using your mortgage, will, or other assets. Stop being a burden on your family and come get dialysis today. And don't get it from anyone but the Dialysis King.
On the corner of Laramie and Fairfax, right next to Applebee's in downtown Cheyenne. Have you ever contemplated suicide? Do these thoughts keep you from enjoying everyday life?
Then come on down to Cheyenne Dialysis. There's no way you can outrun these dialysis
You know what it
deals.
reminds me? The Ford commercials. The old Ford commercials. The yelling dude. Well, Worthington or I forgot what his name was. Oh my
hilarious.
gosh.
Early bird dialysis, just $79,000 before 9 a.m.
What a
Tuesday
deal.
and Thursday lunchtime dialysis. I'll do 2 of you old farts for the price of 1. Gobble, gobble up our Thanksgiving special. $60,000 a kidney all Thanksgiving week. Do you want to feel
I
young
shouldn't
and full
take
of...
so much ibuprofen. I've taken so much, and I'm like, our kidneys gotta last as long as we live.
Yeah, you should go to the Dialysis King. What is he wearing?
I know. I'm like, what were they?
Oh, Mark, you're so great. I like Mark Zuckerberg now. I know this isn't him, but it makes him more likable for some reason.
Yes, this character
it makes you
is
laugh.
likable.
I think because Mark Zuckerberg has never made you laugh.
No.
And this one does.
He always gave me the asshole vibe. Oh, is that not? But
he's an asshole with a bra.
Stop being a bitchy old grandma and
that's a bitch.
Oops. And remember, don't get it from anyone but the Dialysis King.
On the corner of Laramie and Fairfax, right next to Applebee's in downtown Cheyenne.
Yeah, I feel like that's meant for an older crowd. I mean, obviously, dialysis.
So, again, yeah. This is made by the guys who make South Park and a couple other friends.
Oh, they're like old like me.
Yeah, do you want to see another one? They also did Trump. Let's take a look at this.
They've done Trump for a long time.
Are the rumors true that you had a stroke?
No. Look.
This is like an actor.
I went to Walter Reed Hospital. I had a stroke. I didn't have a stroke. You know, I beat coronavirus. I beat COVID.
Mr. Trump.
Chris, I beat...
Bill!
Oh, boy! Stroke!
Mr. Trump, are you having a stroke right now, or are you just making fun of people with disabilities?
No, I'm okay. I'm good. Can we just cut out that little...
His hands!
And the little stroke?
There are many at-home personal deepfake detection devices out there which claim to work just as well. I decided to try one of them.
So this is the guy, Fred Sassy. It's like his show. He's like a journalist or like he's like a reporter. And so he's investigating deep fakes, but this is like one of the South Park guys' friends.
Is he part of the spaghetti
I think they're
religion?
deep. I think well, this is one of his inventions to help him track deep fakes, but I think they're also deep faking Trump onto him.
Yeah, I'm like, he looks kind of like Trump.
Yeah.
And I thought that was the hat for the spaghetti.
No, this is just something to help him identify deepfakes.
If another video was real.
President Donald J. Trump. I'm dying of coronavirus. Sometimes it takes something
That lady
as big
made
as COVID-19
$70,000
to make you
to do
realize
his hair.
what you really have and who you are.
No, it's annually that does his hair. And that's not his hairstylist. That's just someone on set that does his hair.
Staring at the abyss.
Well, I know,
of death.
70,000 a year just to do this.
Yeah, but that's not the person. That's just the person for the day. But
Well,
the
I
person
know,
that actually does his hair is not
Oh,
It's suddenly clear to me
and this is a deep fake.
I'm a horrible person. I've led a terrible life.
That's how we know it's a deep
And I
fake.
can admit, you know, of all the things,
All the crimes, all the stunts, all the dirty tricks I've pulled, all the people I've hurt. The biggest thing is, my biggest realization is this. I want to marry my daughter.
The deepfake home detection system got a sassy satisfaction rating of 0.
0. It kind of reminds me of someone, that voice. Not a famous person, someone I know.
I feel like if they got his voice closer, people might have believed that was Trump.
Yeah, that's the danger, though. I think that's why they have to make it so ridiculous, so people don't believe it's true.
Everyone believes everything anyways.
All right, well, they do some more celebrities. Let's take a look at the other celebrities that they do.
I mean, not everything.
They're
Everybody
called
believes random.
deep fakes, and some people in Washington think they're a threat to our democracy. One of those people is former Vice President Al Gore. I was able to speak with him in this Sassy Justice Zoom-exclusive interview.
Zoom
Mr.
exclusive.
Gore, let me start by asking,
It's Al Gore.
why are politicians in all of Washington so concerned about...
He's like the boomer Greta Thunberg, if you guys don't know who Al Gore is.
Boomer?
Boomer Greta Thunberg.
Oh.
Well, what has people in the government really scared is that deepfakes can put words in people's mouths. You know, make people say things like vagina and poop. And then you've got senators going around saying vagina poop.
You know, I just realized I don't know what Al Gore sounds like. And so I don't even know if this is
What
a
he
good
looks like
impersonation.
now?
No,
Yeah,
I would assume
or-
it's a bad impersonation. No, I feel like it does look like him, but if you don't know the voice of a person that well, I think it's much easier to fall for the deepfake. Because I don't know what Al Gore sounds like, actually. That's kind of embarrassing. Like, I know he doesn't sound like this, but then I don't actually know what he sounds like, so I feel like I could fall for it if I didn't know who he was.
They didn't say vagina poop.
But you're saying deep fakes are already out
Yeah,
there.
he looks like Trump.
Yes, deepfakes are everywhere. I'm serial. I brought along a video. I want you to watch this video. What you're about to see is not really Tom Cruise. Someone took the computer and they made him say and do things he wouldn't say. Now watch, and remember, this is not
Is it Scientology?
Tom Cruise.
Hi, I'm Tom Cruise. It's me, Tom Cruise. Vagina poop. Vagina poop.
But this is Tom Cruise that I'm watching.
Does he
This is what I'm
naturally
talking
look
about.
like that?
Who?
That dude?
No. I don't know what he looks
Oh,
like.
I'm like,
I think they just
kind of
deepfaked.
looks like Trump.
Yeah, no, I think they
Gray hair.
deepfaked
Oh.
Trumped onto him.
Told you, and I'm being serial, but you don't even know what's real and what isn't. That's the problem with deepfakes. That's why we all have to take it serial.
And the former
Cereal?
vice president was right. Combing through the internet, I found hundreds of deep fakes.
Yeah, he looks just like Trump. So I'm assuming this is another deepfake. The
Just
guy
like
that
him,
plays.
except with gray hair.
Yeah, but
and
even like the
brown underneath.
eyes and like the lips, like it looks just like with gray hair.
Like the only thing is the silver hair and the outfit.
Hundreds
And the
of
voice.
deep
Trump's
fakes.
face looking at me.
It's disgusting and hurtful. And many of the celebrities are now coming forward saying they
Ew.
had enough.
And do you know who's putting these out there?
That's his daughter.
It's like Russia,
Ivanka, yeah.
which is like the worst.
But it doesn't look like her.
Because they have nothing better to do. Because it's shitty and cold over there, and they just eat beef stroganoff and dance with bears.
It's because like it's like the shoulders. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't look real, but it's so funny.
Okay, next question.
Every deepfake I have seen has given me an uncanny valley effect.
But
unless I've seen the deepfakes that are so good that I can't even tell, obviously, then I won't be able to know, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's the most dangerous ones, the ones where you can't tell. So let's go through.
That's why I don't believe anything.
Let's go through one more. Because these are fun. Look at this guy. Like, you can't even, you can barely tell that this is a deep fake. Like, we know it's Trump.
It's Trump in a gray.
Yeah, no. We know it's that, but then it's like, it took you a minute to, like, figure it out. Like, oh, that's actually a deep fake, too.
Like, the whole thing.
The black belt in Taekwondo, self-defense comes naturally to me. But how do we defend ourselves against deep fakes? My next guest says all we need to do is listen. It's Academy Award-winning actor Michael Caine.
The human brain is a very clever thing, and it can detect the differences in what is a real voice and what is a fake voice.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. It's like you get the kind of the uncanny valley thing with his face, but then it sounds like him.
Yeah, if it was more blurry, if like there was not a good resolution of
yeah, if you're looking at a cell phone, through a cell phone with like a weak
yeah, like you said, the shading and stuff and his face and then the background, I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, but the voice sounds just like him.
Or am I being racist? I only hear the accent. I'm like, that's some English dude. English?
You know, a human being couldn't be a good enough impersonator or actor to pull it off.
But couldn't you just get someone who's like really good at impersonations and dub the voice?
The perfect impersonation, it can't be done. It's impossible for a human to accurately mimic somebody else's voice to 100%, where you just think that's him or her, you know. I saw the Tom Cruise deepfake, and like everybody else, I was like, blimey, that's Tom Cruise. But I listened, and you know what? There's little differences in the deepfake Tom's voice and real Tom's.
It's me, Tom Cruise.
And I listened, and I could hear differences in the voice, tiny little mistakes. To tell a deepfake, all you got to do is
What about celebrities that are drunk half the time? They sound different.
I tried watching the internet with my ears for several days, and honestly, I just got confused.
The internet?
Oh, man. Yeah, so I think like now we're
Look at
living...
those clouds. It's like, is that from a game?
We're living in a day and age where videos are as easy as... it's like Photoshop. When like Photoshop started coming out, it was like easier to like Photoshop people onto things. And it was
but then when you see when someone points out that something was Photoshopped, and you're like, what? Where? And it's like, oh, I got tricked.
So...
But... I don't know, with like he said, audio and visual lining up, and
it's like, but the technology is only going to get better. Do you know what I mean?
I know.
And
Eventually,
so it's like you give it time.
There, but that's why we have verification processes.
Yeah,
and true. I think at that point we will have the technology applied that will be secure and verifiable in a way that's like.
That's true.
Easy to manage the data.
There are photo contests that will like look at the pixels to make sure that there's no like photo editing.
No mess up. Yeah, if you focus in on it and really take it apart, it's like, nope, that's like it's been messed with here.
Yeah,
right?
So I would assume there would be an easy way to check against deepfakes as like software on both sides get better. All right, well, if you fell for any of these, go check out our merch store and.
Or if you didn't, maybe you need to.
Yeah, and but go check out our buds on the merch store if you want buds like these. And but if you don't have buds, we're your buds. See ya. Bye.
If you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe.